wait a minute because that's the beginning of the tape.
Okay.
Should we have to wait a minute? Here's the phone. Come on. It's Mom. She wants to know if anybody called. Hey, Kelly and Eric are here. Come on. Oh, hi. And welcome to Clare Payne's Party Rockin' House. I'm Clare Payne, and this is my house. Tonight we will see thousands of people that have made a real big difference in my life. So let's go meet them. Come on. I can't see. Got you. John Bill, good friend of mine from high school. Going out with my best friend. Okay, come on. And here's a guy that made a big difference in my life. My first love. Come here. Want to meet my first love? Okay, what? Don't ask why. Just that's how things go. My house.
No. Oh, how you doing?
Hi.
No, man. Is that y'all?
Yeah, we're doing this. Michael, I'm doing a video about my life. Come on. This here's my sister. My sister and her husband, Eric. Neil, he was in the play. That's Eddie, a friend of that's Mike's best friend. He's been my friend since I was real little. That's husband. And no.
Claire, I can't do this. I can't.
Okay, stop it.
Cassie? Friend of mine? There the hell she is.
Misty Wheeler, best friend and beauty contestant, right there. Misty, can you tell me a few words to the camera? What does Clare Payne mean to you? Because I know y'all have been best friends for a long time now, and y'all have experienced a lot together. And this is Marital Payne. Okay, thank you, Misty. Thank you. Where's it? There's Oscar.
Johnny Gann, always the fix-it man.
Yeah, Claire always tearing things up.
Sorry about that. There's Chrissy. Chrissy has been a friend since 5th grade. Wait, I'm doing like a life story. Oh, okay. I've been Claire's friend since we were real little. And tell us about pizza. Can I go now? Yeah. Okay, I've been Claire since 5th grade. Hi, it's back at the party at Claire's house with special friends, special memories. This is Stephanie Buck. Say hi, Stephanie. Hi. She's been a very important part of my life through high school years in the theater. You might remember her as Dear Charles, but I remember her as I Love You, Stephanie. Say your biggest memory about her.
Our biggest memory, sitting in the theater seats, looking at the little egg thing and going.
Laughing her ass off, which nobody else would have. Thank you. Oh, this is Amy Owens, one of my best friends since I was just about this little. Amy, were we in Cowgirls together?
Oh, yes, we
were. And
go way back.
We go way back. Important part, we're going to go way forward. We're going to college together.
Exactly.
And this is Amy. That's Eddie. Eddie, move. Eddie, you move.
This is my iPod.
Cassie over here. Many a vacation's been with her this summer. We shared a common interest, loving us.
New Broadsville's forever, man.
Thank you.
Just think, for $10 you can have a body like this. Just $10 a month. All you have to do is work out every day at Will's Gym, and this is what you would get. Or
This.
or this. Hey, girl.
Thank you, Eddie. Now, Tony.
What?
Tell you how long we've been friends.
Oh, God.
Go play this.
How long? 4?
Okay, wait. This is Micah, and Micah just
9 years?
down.
9 years?
9 years?
Okay.
9 years we've been friends. Same birthday.
Hell yeah. Hey, be tanning me real fast.
Okay, this is Micah.
Micah, shit!
Yeah.
Right here.
Claire, can you explain to me what you're doing right now?
He spilled beer.
So you're rubbing his
Key?
because he's
I'll charge it.
It says empty. Made the tape.
That's too close to me. I don't like that close.
Back up there.
It's working.
It's staying on.
Okay, cut it off. We'll get to it later. Claire's life. Okay. When's the first experience with Claire? I don't know. I don't even know.
I think in 3rd grade.
Yeah. What did we do?
What did we do?
Yeah.
Anything and everything.
Wait. The dance.
The dance! The talent show! Oh my god, it was the funniest thing in the world. Get out. Get out!
That's okay. Stephanie? Wait, within what? Then we just did everything in the whole world.
The talent show dance.
We were in
With fame and our leader cards and the stripes.
do a little piece for us.
And we ended like this.
Half splits. Very important person in Claire.
Don't mind me.
Stephanie.
Don't mind me.
Okay. And then we were in Chadas. That sucked.
Oh god, it was hell. But when we made it, we were so excited. We went to Friday TGI Fridays.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got those desserts for making it. Remember? Yeah.
Stephanie Poi.
Yeah, that's me. Let's see. Then we.
Okay. We're exactly like. Why are we exactly alike?
Because we both have big eyes and we both have attitudes and we both love everything. We like everything the same.
Give me a 5. Because we're the same person, but with dark hair. Give me a 5.
Oh, I said give me the ball, but I was like, no, it's my
Bye.
security.
Say bye, Claire.
Bye, Claire.
Claire's life take. Are you tall or is it me? Thank you. Hi. Friend of Claire's name.
Elizabeth Griffin.
You got a frog in your throat.
I've been swimming at night and I'm kind of sick.
That's cool. So you and Claire. Thank you. Did you want me to pause it for that?
I know.
So you're gonna be a senior next year, but you're one of Claire's best friends in the whole world.
That's right. Claire taught me everything that I know.
To talk like that? I hope not.
What?
You talk like that? Hey, I heard you were president of Thespians. Did Claire?
That's right.
Did Claire tell you would be though? Oh, you busted
Yes.
Rhonda.
I took over her job as reporter, and then ironically, I took over her job as president.
That's great.
It was ironic.
You gonna come see Claire next year?
You bet. I'm
Southwest?
gonna drive my silver streak of lightning, rhinestone cowgirl, right up on there to St.
Well, just say one memory about Claire and you together, just real fast.
Let's see. There's that time that you knocked on my window.
Did you have to say that one?
There was this time that Claire knocked on my window, except I thought it was Donnie, so I didn't answer it like I could answer my window. But anyway, so
Hello?
I didn't answer. But my mother heard it, and I pretended like I was asleep. And she said, somebody's knocking at your window, and I just knew it was going to be Donnie, and she was going to fly out of her pants. But it was Claire, and
She was.
And I tried. She said, Melissa, go to the window. So I went to the window. I said, Claire, no, not now. And Claire kept yelling, yeah, come and see Donnie. Come and see Donnie. And I was trying to tell her, no, Claire, no, Claire. And finally, my mother, she took the shades.
Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire. And Claire said, oh, and she ran to see Sky. It was so funny.
Thank you for being Claire's friend. Traveled around the world and back again.
That's right.
Bye-bye. How do you do a video? Wait. Say hi. It's Steph again. Say hi. I'm Steven, Claire's friend.
How you doing? I'm Steven. I'm his friend.
Can you hear me? Take your mouth out of the house. This has been forever. Forever. Hi, Todd.
Hey, what's up, Claire?
The Smokies. Hi, Neil.
Hi, Claire.
How you doing?
You're badass.
Okay, let me think. Okay, I was, what grade was I in?
What now?
What grade was I in? Oh, we were in Cowgirls. It was Cowgirls. We're in Cowgirls. Claire stood next to me, and I beat the shit out of her every day because she bugged the fuck out of me, man.
Jeannie, you were supposed to cuss.
I'm sorry. I didn't know Mary Beth was going to watch this. I really don't cuss very
She
good.
didn't pay $2
Only
either.
whenever
What's up?
I'm drinking and I overflow the keg.
Okay.
Sorry.
If you say so.
Okay, gotta say about what we used to do together.
I'm sorry, but that bitch is out here.
Okay, not on video.
Sorry, Mary Beth.
Oh, go ahead. What about
I'm never on video because the red light's on. Now what?
about our friendship?
God, that's really weird. So if anybody that doesn't know Claire is watching this, don't be her friend because she's fucking weird.
It doesn't talk good about
What? I wasn't supposed to cuss. Sorry. Where did we first meet? I don't even remember.
Because you're too cool.
Let me think. I was probably drunk. I probably don't remember. I think I'm kind of close. She probably got my zits in this. I can't do this right now, Claire. Everyone's staring at me. This is Misty. Hey, yo, come over here. This is Misty.
Hey, just because you have me on tape don't mean you can forget me. And you have to keep in touch. Okay?
Look, check it out. Me and my bro, Bubba. Party on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Party on, dude.
For now, let's look at after. Cops came. There's Allie. See? Everybody went home.
On my tape back.
Do I start it?
Yes.
Maybe I'm taping over
Put that
it.
on tape. You better not be.
Hi, Jason.
On my tape bag.
This is, hold on. Ready, go.
On my tape bag. Hi, neighbor. I want my tape bag. Tony Howe used to say my arms.
Sneaking out that window when you'd pull our hair. You don't remember.
Window for my hair.
The window at St. James?
I remember 5th grade. I remember 5th grade.
Well, I was yesterday. I was wearing something out. Love pizza, baby. Anthony? You don't have to see me no more? Oh, shit.
And it was about the year.
It was freshman.
It was about.
Well, I didn't think I was coming. So, and then I thought, I called when I got here, and now I'm here, and I don't know. How's Nancy?
Nancy's fine. How's home?
Hope's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you guys go on ahead? I'll be 2 seconds. What are you doing here?
Robert Gould Shaw, he's headhunting.
Oh,
So
yeah,
just-
no, I get it. He's been asking me about
Oh,
you. I
really?
couldn't figure out what he wanted.
Yeah, well, whatever you told them, they want me anyway.
They want you here?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's weird, huh? It's weird. So how's your thing going?
It's okay. It's good.
Yeah?
Kenny's undershooting it. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Yeah. Mike, I would never say anything bad about you to anybody but you. I mean, come on. You know that.
Come on. Oh, Elliot. So the kids.
Kids are great.
Yeah?
Kids are great.
Yeah,
what,
you should see
what about
Leo.
Leo?
Yeah, no, it's throwing-
Kenny, are we okay with the label here? Did we,
I don't know. We have to do it again anyway.
Okay.
Well, you want to take a look at the moves?
Yeah, Dana, don't print that. Put a hold on that, okay? Tivo, let me hop up there. Bubba, take me through the move, okay? Great. Candy, that was excellent. That was excellent work. Bring it down. Yeah, Bubba, push in. That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay, right there. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Coming
That's
through.
good.
You actually look like you know what you were doing.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the talent police to show
No,
up.
really, Elliot, you know what you're doing. Lenses how to talk to people. You're not supposed to be good at this, Elliot. How'd you get so
I don't
good
know,
at
beats
this?
me. You know what it is? I talk to people. I talk to actors. I talk to everybody. I get the
Wait a
feeling
minute.
that I
Wait,
just
whoa, wait a
directors
second.
talk-
Wait. I think you're happy. No, I do, Elliot. I think for a second there, whoa.
Today, okay, I am happy. Today I'm happy, you know, but tomorrow I'm not working. You know, I've done 2 commercials in a row. I don't know how long it's going to take to get the 3rd.
Well, you're doing great, Elliot. You're doing what you want to do.
Well, you're doing what you want, Mike.
I'm unemployed.
Yeah, but it was your choice. That's how you get started. You got out, and you got out with some pride.
No, I'm really proud of him. I mean, he broke free and he took charge of his life, but I mean, that's great. That's great. But, you know, after the dust settled, I realized that he wasn't the only one who was on a track. I mean, so am I. It's so easy to be a label. I mean, a wife, a mother. It's easy. Everybody knows what that is. But, you know, you go down to that shelter and you see what happens to people when they lose those labels. You've got the shelter. I know, and I'm really proud of the work I've done down there. But I'm helping other people and not myself. And I know that that sounds weird and selfish, but, I mean, it's how I feel. I mean, where am I in all this? Who do you want to be? Part of me wants to be Michael.
Pretty?
Very pretty.
You haven't even seen Disneyland yet.
You know, I got a non-refundable ticket, Elliot. Maybe next time.
Next time. I sort of thought this was the next time. I mean, I didn't know there was going to be another next time, you know, after the way it ended.
I mean, we never seem to end, Elliot. We just, you know, we go to neutral corners every once in a while, and then... And then, nothing. I don't know.
So Miles actually came to your house in the daylight?
Yeah.
You just got dressed? I mean, you pulled on your pants like he wasn't even there, like he was a chair or something?
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, it was cool. It was very cool.
So I guess we're both free, huh?
I guess, yeah.
Ethan's learning how to surf.
Get out of here.
No, really.
No
He takes it very seriously. He's got a board. He takes lessons. You know, we come out here and watch him in his wetsuit looking like a seal. He gets up on his board, puts his arms out for balance. You know, it's really beautiful, actually. It's really beautiful. He's going to be okay. The kids are going to be okay.
That's great, Al.
Yeah. So you want to try it again?
So how was L.A.? Did you see any stars?
I think I saw Danny DeVito in a parking lot. And Elliot.
What was Elliot doing with Danny DeVito?
No, I ran into Elliot.
Oh.
Everything's gonna be okay.
You and Elliot? About time.
Yeah.
How was Shy Day?
I liked it, but I don't think it's exactly right.
Not exactly right, how?
I'm not gonna work there.
Good.
Yeah. But, Elliot and I actually talked about a lot of things.
What kind of things?
Oh, you know, usual things. It's funny, we got this idea.
Am I gonna like this idea?
I don't know.
Am I gonna hate it?
What would you think, if Elliot and I decided to start a commercial company?
I don't know what I'd think.
Well, just suppose we did. Suppose that it happened. What would you think?
Where?
Where?
Yeah, where's this new company supposed to be?
Out there in California. What do you think?
Why are you saying it like that?
Like what?
Like you haven't already decided to do this.
I haven't decided. Nothing's been decided, Hope. What?
There's a price on.
I'm going. Hope?
Okay. Does this mean California? Because if it does, well, I don't know what it means for me. So maybe we should talk later.
Maybe we should talk about it now.
I have to get her to school. This is when I get her to school.
You know, it's easy to talk about it, Hope. All you have to do is say what you're thinking.
Oh, this is great how we talk to each other these days. How long have we been talking to each other like this, like lawyers?
Just say it, Hope.
I don't have anything to say, Michael. What am I supposed to say? That our life is here? Do I have to say that?
No, they've been here.
And my work is here, and her school is here. What am I doing, making a list of our life for you? Come on, Janie.
There are schools in California, not to mention homeless people.
Don't talk to me like
Well,
that.
then just say it, Hope, all right? Just say it.
I don't know if I can go. I don't know if I can go there. Come on, Janie.
He'll see you now.
Miles? Miles?
Michael,
Miles?
thank you for waiting.
Well, thank you for seeing me.
Yes. You look well. There's no agenda in the remark. It's simply an observation. You look well.
Thank you.
How do I look?
The same?
Yes. As is the firm. We're almost completely recovered from the disruption left in the wake of your... what would you call it?
Betrayal.
Is that what you'd call it?
That's what you would call it.
But that's not what I asked, is it?
No. Have you had time to look at our proposal?
Yes, I have. Several times. It's an amazing document in the light of our recent history, don't you think?
Well, I've given up being amazed by things, Miles. What people are capable of. That's one of the things you taught me.
You're not going to apologize, are you?
The proposal?
Yes, the proposal. Tell me why this firm should use you and Weston.
Because you know how good we are. Because you'd have the use of our services without the fuss of our being on the premises. That's why.
And why else?
Because we need you.
A new company. I assume you'll need a letter of intent. Something to show the banks that DAA is anxious to do business with you.
That would be very valuable to us.
I'll have the attorneys draft something for my signature.
Thank you, Miles.
You're welcome. The three of us should talk.
Okay.
Arrange it.
Okay.
Michael, leave the door open.
Leo, he's down. That's down is the technical term for it, right? I have to learn these things in case I ever have a human child of my very own.
Ellen, you're a bureaucrat.
Thanks a lot.
Would you read this for me and let me know if it's too chatty? I don't want it to be too chatty.
Hope?
So what do you think?
Hope you didn't give this to me to read because you thought it was too chatty.
What is it?
Chatty is sort of not exactly the word I would choose.
No, I meant every word that I wrote, Ellen. Every word.
I can tell. So, what do you want me to... Are we talking about...
Yes.
So what does that mean? That you would just go there to Washington?
Well, yeah. With my children.
I don't believe this.
Well, just think about it.
I am thinking about it.
You know, well, it's about me and finding out what I want to do with my life and that it has purpose. That's all. And, you know, it's about what I want to do with my life. And that's good. I mean, really, it's good.
Right.
That's all.
Right. Does Michael know about this good thing?
See, what worries me is that, you know, I already told them I didn't want the job and I want to seem serious, so do I come across as serious?
Did you guys have a fight or something? Hope, come on. You guys can't split up. God, if you could split up.
It's not about a fight. It's not even how it happens. What happens is that it's suddenly very cold. Like if someone pulled the covers off. And there you are. So is it too chatty?
So how's Ellen?
She's good.
That's good. How's Billy?
Fine. Oh, really? And when? Really? Uh-huh. Well, no, I'm just mostly surprised, that's all. I mean, I just sent the letter 3 days ago, and I'm very, pardon me? No, of course I want it. Sorry, I do want it. I want the job. Uh-huh. Could you hang on a second? I've got somebody at my door. You know what? Let me get your number, and I'll call you back. Uh-huh.
Stedman?
Yeah?
The airport?
Just a minute, please. Your cab is here.
Thanks. Have you seen my wallet?
No, I haven't.
But you always know where it is.
Michael, I don't know where the hell your wallet is, okay?
It was just a question.
Yeah, well, I can't keep track of things for you, Michael. I know you expect that of me, but I can't do it, okay?
Okay.
I would have driven you to the airport.
Well, maybe I didn't want to bother you.
But I always do it. Don't I always do that?
Yes, that's what you do, Hope. You always do. But maybe this time I thought it would be better not to ask.
Oh, I don't know. Is it better? I thought my job was to make your life easier.
Hey, whoa, wait a second. Look, I know you hate what I'm doing.
Here's your wallet.
Oh, great. I didn't go to the cash machine. I don't have any...
10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80. Take it all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'm just trying to figure out what our next step should be. And maybe, just maybe, this is the right direction.
Backwards.
See, I hate this. This is what I hate, okay? You want to know what I hate, Hope? This is what I...
Michael, you are going backwards. Elliot and advertising and Miles...
What do you want me to do here? Thank you for your insight, Hope. Forget it, okay? This doesn't help me. This is not helping me.
Oh, yeah, and where have we been? What have these past years been?
They've been about us, Hope. They've been about our family.
Oh, yeah, the family that you're ripping apart, and I'm not going to let it happen.
Now you're setting me up. You're setting me up, Hope.
I am not going to let it happen.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do with this? You lay this on me now? What am I supposed to do? I mean, I'm halfway out the door, Hope.
No, farther.
I'll see you soon, Hope.
Michael, those people who wanted me last year in Washington, they still want me.
I don't understand, Hope. How would they...
Because I told them I want it. Because I do. Because you've been gone so long, and you have to know I won't go to California.
Well, I have to go, Hope. I have to go there.
Michael, you have to know that
I do, Hope. I know. I get it, all right? The hell with you. Do you understand? The hell with you.
The hell with you. Go ahead. Go, Michael. Go.
Because you're an indecisive wimp, you know, I'm not going to hold you responsible.
Hey, Michael, isn't this cool?
Oh, yeah, it's real cool.
So read me those numbers, Mikey. Come on, the numbers. Mike, hey, read me the numbers. Come on, Mike.
Yeah. It's 500 a week times 2, so that's 1,000 a week.
4,000 a month.
Right, that's a lot, Al.
All right, so we'll share a secretary.
Yeah, well, plus equipment rental, plus utilities, plus rent, plus a deposit.
All right, so we'll work out of here.
Forget it.
Oh, come on, honey, just so we get some positive cash flow.
Nope.
Come on.
No.
Oh, man. Here, eat this.
Oh, God. We cannot afford to do this, Elliot.
I know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, real estate here is so...
It's outrageous.
And the market back home
Yeah,
is...
it's a disaster. All right, so all we're saying is we won't be able to sell our homes. We don't have enough capital for the startup. And we're paying for an expensive lunch, which we don't even get to eat. Hey, we're back in business. You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay.
I am.
All right. Fine, Mike, but listen, if you're being rational, or if you're having second thoughts or even third thoughts...
Wait a minute. I'm here, right? Maybe I should say there, since this is California, and for me, California has always been there.
You know what Gertrude Stein said?
When I was absent that day.
There is no there. Would you help Ethan put his surfboard? We're going to the beach.
Sure.
I am so glad that our kids don't have his coloring. They spend their whole life in the sun.
So when's Hope coming? I mean, you know, to look for a house. Michael?
Nancy, I don't...
Want some juice? From our rented tree? Talk. If you want to.
Hey, how are you, Jim?
Hi, Elliot.
Hi, Michael Stedman. Nice to meet you.
Hey, how are you doing?
I think this is probably one of our most impressive pieces of work. Michael won an Opus for this. It was a big campaign we did in Philadelphia. I think the most impressive thing you're going to find is the hookup that we do between the on camera and the director. We don't ignore that. A lot of people are going to give you
You know what I don't get about L.A.? People here call it a town. This is a city. It's not a town. Bedford Falls, that's a town.
Bedford Falls is in a movie.
And this isn't?
Look, Mike, the point is that you and me are flying back tomorrow with business in our pocket.
Yeah, I know, that's the point. Oh, man. God, is this really happening to me? Yeah, I remember when my dad left. I swore that was one thing I would never do to my kids. And when you guys split up, I remember thinking, thank God that's something that will never happen to me. No, I don't know anything yet. Why is work so important to me?
Because it is.
Hope? Hope? Hope?
No, she's not here.
Where's my wife? I mean, I'm sorry. Hi.
Hi. She just went out.
Did she say where she was going?
I'm not sure. She said she'd be back this afternoon.
Would you tell her that I had to go to a meeting?
Sure. Anything else?
No. No, just tell her I'm home. Hey, sweetie. Hi.
Hi. Go right in.
Ambrosia?
And how?
Michael.
Hey, Mikey, pull up a stogie and sit down.
Can I tempt you as well?
No, thanks.
The sweetest of leaves. Hand rolled against the smooth brown thighs. of laughing young maidens.
I'll pass.
As you wish.
How come we never got cigars when we worked here?
Then you were employees. Now you're about to become independent contractors. Things are different.
Are they?
Don't you think so?
Oh, we don't know that yet, do we? We don't know if things are going to turn out differently or not.
Mike?
I see your point. Here we are, we three, in this room again. A room that has seen so much inspiration, bravado, and treachery arc between us like lightning all these years. And we all thought we'd said goodbye, that we'd moved on. But here we are. Gravity. It's not restricted to planets and suns. All things have it to some degree. Stones, buildings, people. We all have fields around us. Some are simply stronger than others. Gravity, Michael. Perhaps it's just another word for fate. Life can be as simple as a fall. It's all so easy once you let go. Are you sure you don't want a cigar?
Oh, you're such a good boy. You're so hungry tonight. Hey, Miss Janie, how's it going over there?
Okay.
Oh, sweetie.
Another bite?
Yum, 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 yum. That was fun today, huh? You're home.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Daddy!
Come here. Hey. Oh, there's my girl. Mwah. How you doing? Huh?
Wendy told me that you were home. I thought you were coming back tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna call. I just,
Did you see her S? It's very pretty, her S.
Oh, let me see it. Let me see your S, sweetie. Oh, my gosh, that's amazing. That's one of the best S's I've ever seen in my life. Let me see your brother. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Come here. 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 Oh, hi. How you doing? Okay, come here. Come here. Hey, Janie, come here for a sec, will you? Janie? Janie, come here. Listen, will you do me a favor? Yeah, will you do me... Oh, thank you, sweetie. Yes, I gotta talk to your mommy for a little bit, okay? Can you watch your brother? Oh, you two are so pretty. You're so pretty. Okay, all right, well, don't squeeze him too tight. Okay. All right.
I don't know, Michael. I don't know if I have anything left to say.
That's a first.
No, I'm serious. I love you. I only want the best for you. But I can't be there for you anymore the way you want me to be. I can't do the wifely thing anymore. Do you understand that?
Oh.
No, Michael, don't try to sell me. If you want to sell things for a living, fine, then go and do that. If you want to do it in California, then go. But this isn't about you, it's about me. And it hasn't been about me for a very long time. I finally found something that I need to do, that I want to do. And I haven't felt that way
since.
Since I decided. Since we decided to get married.
Will you sit down for a second?
No.
Please, Hope.
Oh, Michael.
Hope, just sit down. Just listen to what I have to say just for a second. please. Hope. We're a family.
Michael, please don't do it.
I want us to stay one. That's what I want. That's all I ever wanted. You're all I ever wanted, Hope. I mean, look at me. God. The only reason I'm in any shape at all is because of you. Because you've been there for me the whole way, our whole marriage. Hope. I don't think I can go back to work right now. I don't know why, just, I don't think I can work. Maybe just because I've been working this whole time. But I think that one of us should believe in what they do. Now, maybe we can have that in Washington. Or maybe we can have that here, you know, even here for a little while longer, just till I figure out what I want to be when I grow up. I'm home, Hope. I don't want you to go away from me now. Please. Please don't leave me.
Princess.
Fine, Grandpa. I brought my doll. Can we have another tea party like last time? I slept over.
You betcha. Well, now, what is holding up your grandma?
She's inside. Door's open. We'll be in a minute.
Oh, I bet it's that Bob Barker. Well, come on. We're all...
This country is a passport.
What is it?
A knowledge of the currency. A good phrase book. A
I saw
qualified
it.
travel agent.
I
And
saw
you're ready
our
to
Rima.
experience life Italian style.
Like cataract surgery can add so much pleasure to someone's life. So whether you're enjoying retirement or you're Rebecca's age, take care of your eyes. You only have 2 of them.
Real people, real relationships.
You walked yourself out of the house in the nude.
You can do it in any position you want. Are always real funny.
You were in the air when you did it?
On Third Degree.
Weekdays at 4:30 on KFDM Channel 6. This is KFDM TV, Channel 6, Beaumont, Port Arthur, Orange.
You have to decide on a strategy for the public, of course, but Philip, I'm so proud of you.
Don't be proud of me. I didn't do anything. It was just a judgment call.
And a tough one, considering how you feel about Neil.
What really bugs me is that Beth knew I was going to vote to reinstate him. She knew before I did. I don't understand that.
Well, I do. She's always seen who you really were, and that's why she loves you.
I wish I believed that.
Oh, honey, how could you not?
Joseph said you'd be here.
Roger, come in.
Did you really vote to keep Everhart?
Philip can fill you in on that. I'm going to call my broker, see if our stock went up before the market closed. I trust I can leave you two alone for a few minutes.
I'm unarmed. So, Roger, you're disturbed that Everhart was reinstated?
Got nothing to do with me, one way or the other.
You're right. It has absolutely nothing to do with you.
The pizza was hot. I needed something to cool it off.
Ooh, yeah. A quart? Not a pint. A quart of rum raisin over a pepperoni pizza?
Oh, so
Give me a
what?
break. Here.
Happy endings make me feel good. When I feel good, I eat.
Look out. Happy endings. Actually, you know, I guess it was a happy ending, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can't believe that Spaulding reinstated me.
Hey, you know talent when they see it.
Guess so. What's that?
Oh, it's for my mom. These are things that I packed up and put in the attic. I thought you might like to go through them and see if there's anything you want to keep. I'll be home right after my shift.
Great. Go ahead.
Oh, I can do it later.
Oh, afraid of incriminating photographs.
What?
Well, come on, I know that most beautiful women like yourself were gawky adolescents. What was it with you? Braces, bird legs?
Both. And you'll never see any evidence of it if I have anything to do with it.
Okay, suit yourself, but I bet you're dying to go through that box. And, well, I'd love to see it.
It's probably boring.
What are you talking about? How could it be? It's who you are, Beth. Nothing is more important to me than that.
Well. Don't you look right at home?
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Ivory Liquid, where clean and soft go hand in hand.
Let's party! You, me, Ernie, and 1 million dishes.
You know I love our little chats over a nice hot sink of big ivory bubbles. Look at this dish. You know what this is, Ernie? This is clean. Rough. My hands? Yeah, they were a wreck. But that was weeks ago, before your Aunt Claire brought me Ivory Liquid. Now my hands feel soft, like Annie's. Yes, Annie, I'm stunned myself. Is this country great or what?
Ivory Liquid, where clean and soft go hand in hand.
Mom! Hey, Mom! Look at the people left in the yard.
Look what they left me in the kitchen. Yuck. Guess I know who moves in first. Mr. Clean.
Well, Baldy himself.
Uh-oh.
Lemon Fresh Mr. Clean cleans tough dirt and grime right to the shine with no dulling film.
Make it shine, big guy. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Well, let's start on the rest of the house.
Couldn't we just live in the kitchen?
Mr. Clean leaves nothing behind but the shine.
It's your 30th birthday, girl. Is it hard to face the world? But there's Folgers to brew, that aroma's calling you.
You are finally waking up.
The best part of waking up is decaffeinated. It's Folgers in your cup.
Wake up with mountain-grown Folgers decaffeinated. Mountain-grown beans have a more enticing aroma and richer flavor.
It's Folgers in your cup.
When the people of Rehoboth, Delaware decided to clean up the waterfront, know who they teamed up with? Hefty Cinch Sack. Easy to close, easy to lift, easy to carry away. Rehoboth Beach, reclaimed by the people and Hefty Cinch Sack.
Cut, my lips are dry. Don't use plain petroleum jelly. Blistex is better. It contains moisture to relieve dryness faster. It has 2 medications to relieve discomfort.
This doesn't. For dry lips, Blistex ointment is better.
We read about them every day. We call them skinheads, Klansmen, and neo-Nazis.
Things will get worse if we don't reclaim our country.
But what would make 3 young men turn to a life of hate? And what happens when it gets out of control?
We ought to go to the police.
You think they listen to us now?
David Soul and Chad Lowe, So Proudly We Hail, a world premiere Tuesday.
2 unforgettable nights, Family of Spies, begins Sunday, February 4th.
Oh, you're here. You're here, Alan Michael. You came for me.
Oh, yeah, that's it. No.
Does this mean that what I said earlier, you know it's true?
Oh, you mean the part about you still loving me?
Yes.
Yeah, that, right.
You see, when I left and started to go back home, all I could think about was the doll and the night that you gave it to me. Do you remember how bad we felt? We were angry at each other for some stupid reason.
Oh, no. No, I recall we were arguing about money.
Oh, well, all I know is that when I saw that doll, nothing else mattered. I knew that you really, really loved me. And when I think about her being here amongst all this mess...
Yeah, I know. It makes you kind of queasy, doesn't it?
Yeah. I just couldn't leave
look,
her
I know
here,
why you
but
want the doll, all right? It has nothing to do with love. It has to do with you getting your hands on my money. Hey.
Are you trying to open my present?
You're going to break this.
Well,
you can't break this. You can't break it.
My boss. I mean, I know I said men were invited, but my boss. Oh, come on, Ray. You got a present. Here it is.
Oh, yes, I got a present.
All right.
See? She makes him smile.
Well, if anybody deserves to smile, it's Rick.
Maybe Ray's the best thing for him.
The bell.
Hi.
Hello.
Party's down there.
We sent the whole thing out to the analyzer.
Really?
I don't know about...
Hey, Joe, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine now, but at the time, well, yeah, it was pretty spooky.
Well, listen, Frank is chasing down that lead we got on the phone call trace, so hopefully this is all going to be over soon.
I hope so. Did I hear somebody mention Frank? I'm supposed to meet him here.
I did. Well, everybody's still arriving, so...
Oh, he's not here yet. No. You know where he is?
Come on, open up. I know someone's in there.
What the hell do you want?
I just need to talk to you, man.
I got a phone.
Yeah, but I'm here right now.
Then go away now. I'm not buying.
It's about Johnny Bauer.
Puffs.
Puffs are softer when you wake up, softer when you blow, softer when you're sneezing or when you're on the go. Puffs are made to be softer, to be nicer to your nose.
Puffs, with softer fibers outside and strong ones inside. So Puffs are softer than the leading brands. Strong, too.
For all the times you need them, it's really nice to know. Puffs are made to be softer, to be nicer to your nose.
Puffs, they're nicer to your nose.
If she has a cold and I have a cold, why am I the only one suffering tonight? Why? She took something her mother always gave her, Vicks NyQuil. I took something my mama always gave me. She's not sniffling, sneezing, coughing. Why am I? She's feeling so much better. Maybe I should start listening to her mother. What am I saying? Oh.
Vicks NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine.
how Curtis Bennett eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
I like my Reese's with milk.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
Now you're cooking healthy, salt-free. I love Mrs. Dash. Shaking on the flavors, sexy, healthy. I love Mrs. Dash. Mrs. Dash, 14 herbs and spices for healthier flavor instead of salt.
Your heart will thank you.
Step right up. Don't be shy. Dad has something everybody loves. State Fair brand corn dogs.
State Fair starts with a premium quality Frank. Then we dip it in our honey-sweetened batter for that great State Fair taste.
Believe me, you are going to love every bite.
Honey-sweetened batter gives State Fair brand corn dogs that great State Fair taste.
There you have it. 2 more satisfied customers.
Don't make this any harder on yourself.
Get lost, you hoodlum.
Come on, it'll be a lot easier on you if you just cooperate with me.
What the hell are you talking about? What are you going to do, rough me up, torture me?
No, ma'am, I just need to talk to you. We know you've been calling Johnny Bauer's show.
You a friend of his?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Come on in and park it.
Thank you. Hilda?
Hildy. Only the government calls me Hilda. You from the government?
No, ma'am, like I said, I'm a friend of Johnny's. My name's Frank Cooper.
Don't mean you couldn't be government. That Johnny's got friends, important friends, if you know what I'm saying.
Aren't you going to be needing that?
Sure, later. I like to let it know who's boss. Some days I just shove it in the corner and forget it. Not today.
So, what's the problem?
You tell me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant the walker. Why do you need a walker?
Got arthritis. You a cop?
No, ma'am, I'm a private investigator. You see, I was hired to trace your calls.
No crime to call a talk show.
Yeah, well, I know that, but Hildy, you've been making some pretty rough phone calls.
It's a rough world.
Yeah, it sure is. What do you know about Chelsea Rudin? What do you think about her?
She's not worth Johnny's little finger. I can't believe he's going to marry that little snippet. A man like that deserves a lot better. Did you know he beat cancer? Just flat out looked it in the face and got by. And the way he talks to people, you just know he's listening. It's in the eyes.
Listen, do you mind if I ask you some more questions?
Well, I don't know you.
I know that, but you see, it would really help out Johnny.
Okay, shoot.
Okay. Let's start with, well, what do you know about cars? You know anything about cars?
Never had one.
Well, have you ever been at WSPR Studios?
Oh, I haven't got a car, and it would be too much trouble to get on the bus with that thing.
I see. So, you don't get out much, huh?
Well, I would have come down to the studio back when they had an audience for the show. I'd made plans. My cousin Sophie brought me a bus schedule. The 10:22, that would have done it.
Well, have you ever mailed anything to Johnny or Chelsea?
Nope. But hang on.
Oh, here, let me help you.
I don't need any help.
Are you sure? Here, please, let me help you. What do you need?
Do you want? I think I should do some reading first. I haven't kept up with the medical journals, and I don't know squat about monoclonal antibodies.
Yeah? Well, it's fascinating stuff.
How's that? A pre-med student who does advanced research keeps up with it?
Well, I heard my Papa and Susan talking about it, did some reading myself on it, not like I understood everything I read.
Well, you're not alone there.
Already? This is great. I heard you were back.
Oh, hi, Jordan.
Sorry, wasn't thinking. Looking good, man.
Yeah, how's it going?
Couldn't be better. Remember last year you and I were finishing up our residency? I never would have figured that I'd be the one to end up on the surgical team, huh? This GBS was a tough break for you, but hey, at least you're keeping busy.
Oh, yeah. It's a real rat race here.
This will be great to have you around. You can give me some pointers when I get in over my head, huh? Like old times?
Yeah, sure, Jordan, just like old times.
What a bad break, but hey, at least you married a nurse, huh? Listen, the whole staff's really rooting for you. I gotta run. I got a gallbladder or something in pre-op. Listen, I'll stop back later and you and I can have a real rap session, okay? Anything you need, just let me know.
Nice tie. Bet you can't wait. What a jerk, huh?
Jerk was a surgeon.
Okay, hey, let's get back to work, man. Don't want Susan catch us moping.
Yeah, as if it's gonna matter here.
Oh, come on, you're not gonna let a dweeb like Brewster get you down.
Can we just get off of my back? I'm only going for this charade because of John and Lila. I just stop pushing me, okay?
Okay, man. Well, if you're just gonna sit around and you're feeling sorry for yourself, I'm out of here.
Lemon Fresh Clorox Liquid Bleach.
Them lemons they roll, them lemons they bounce. I even seen a lemon drop. Them lemons smell so fresh and pretty, like lemon fresh Clorox. Lemons are yours, them lemons are mine. I got clothes hanging on the line. Come on, boys, shake it one more time. Them lemons smell so fresh and pretty, lemon fresh Clorox bleach.
If you'd like to win $10 million from Publishers Clearinghouse, do what these $10 million winners do.
Enter. Don't put it in the garbage like my neighbor over here.
Really, what do you have to lose?
The Publishers Clearinghouse Sweepstakes.
It pays to enter.
I have the perfect remedy for their heartburn with headache.
Not Alka-Seltzer.
It's advanced formula Alka-Seltzer with less sodium, and you can take it with just a little water.
That tasted great, but it's not Alka-Seltzer.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
New advanced formula Alka-Seltzer.
I can't resist the touch. I can't.
Now hair that's sprayed can be beautiful to touch.
No, I can't resist finesse. I can't resist.
Whether you need a little hold or a lot, new Finesse Hairspray with a touch of conditioner keeps hair touchably soft.
I can't feel the
New Finesse Hairspray, the hold that loves to be held.
Where's Duke?
I drove him away.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I was wading knee-deep in self-pity, and he rightfully called me on it.
Well, I can understand how you feel. I've been indulging in a little of that myself lately.
Yeah, well, I heard a little bit about it. It sounds like you had the right.
No, I didn't. I knew the score going in.
Did you have some kind of fall?
Why do you say that?
I'm noticing the way you move. Looks like you may have some contusions in your lower back.
I see you haven't lost your diagnostic skill.
Well, were you x-rayed?
Yes, Dr. Henley took care of it.
Is anybody following up on it? Looks like you need something for muscle spasms.
Casey, I'm an alcoholic. I have to be very careful about that. I don't want to get too dependent on anything.
Excuse me. It's my lunch break. Hi, Lila. Think I can share it with my husband?
Sure.
Hey.
I'm going to work in the other room.
All right.
Well, everybody's been asking for you. They all want to come up and say hello.
Great. Listen, could you hold them off for a little while while I get settled in here?
Sure. So, how's it going?
Not bad. I'm not setting any land speed records, but I think I'll be able to help Susan once I get the right equipment.
Oh, good.
Listen, if you see Duke, could you tell him I could use his help again?
Sure.
All rise.
Be seated, please.
Your Honor, may Mr. Lombard remain in the room?
I have no objection. Miss Stewart, perjury is a crime not to be taken lightly. After reviewing the transcript of your testimony and listening to the testimony today from you and Mr. Ryan, I have decided to sentence you to 2 years probation. I will also impose a fine of $5,000 plus 300 hours of community service to be determined by the court. Our business here today is now concluded. Thank you all very much. This hearing stands adjourned.
All rise.
Satisfied?
I think it's quite fair.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I just hope the rest of our plans go half as well as this.
I'm calling because I'm worried about Frank. Connie, he's been locked in his den ever since you and Philip left. Do you have any idea what they were talking about?
I haven't a clue. Well, I assume it was business, but I learned a long time ago not to ask about that.
Well, I suppose there's nothing left to do but bake. That always makes me feel better when I'm nervous.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Well, you enjoy your dinner with Brock tonight. And Connie, tell him we'll always think of him as our son.
I will, Esther. I'm glad you understand. I don't know that I understand myself, but I'm trying. I'll see you next week at the charity luncheon. You too. Bye.
Connie, hadn't we better get ready for our trip to Oakdale? Hey, where are the pearls I gave you for Christmas? So, Lucas, have you made the arrangements we discussed?
It's all set. If Miss Stewart isn't sentenced to prison, she'll have a nice surprise waiting for her in Grand Rapids.
And Lloyd has set the search in motion to find my grandchildren. It's only a matter of time till that's taken care of.
I'm also going ahead with your plan for Ellie Snyder.
Excellent, Lucas. It's time my enemies learned we will not tolerate any threat to the well-being or future of our family.
Frank, lunch is ready. Frank, Frank, please open the door. Frank, I'm sorry. I just can't. Frank!
Is it good?
Not bad at all.
Well, that's quite a compliment coming from you.
Dinty Moore beef stew.
But you never liked my food.
Oh, I like this all right.
It still has only 240 calories per 8-ounce serving.
You really like it?
Yep, just fine.
How about another helping?
Yep.
But now it's available in a microwavable bowl.
Where'd you plug that thing in?
Tucson.
Nobody but this man could make an oat cereal that tastes this good. After all, breakfast is what he knows best. Quaker Oat Squares. Here is the rich, nutty taste of toasted whole grain oats with a hint of brown sugar. Crunchy little squares that stay crunchy in milk and sure taste good. In the bowl or even out of the box, oats as delicious as only he could make them. Quaker Oat Squares, from the man who knows breakfast best.
How do orange juice, tomato juice, and grapefruit juice measure up to prune juice? You get more of 7 important vitamins and minerals in a glass of great-tasting Sunsweet prune juice.
Sunsweet. Here's to your health.
Every detail means a lot to me, so I can't stop for minor arthritis pain. I used to take aspirin, but today it's Advil. It gives me hours of relief, yet Advil's gentler to my stomach than aspirin. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
This week,
I love you, Eric.
when an old flame ignites a fiery passion, can Stephanie put it out?
I know exactly what's going on here, and it's going to stop.
You don't deserve Eric. Did you think I was going to let you come in and destroy my family without one hell of a fight?
Get out of my house. Get out.
A deadly explosion and some quick thinking result in a miracle and a high-speed chase more terrifying than the movies on a special half-hour Rescue 911 tonight.
Believe this. Any of it.
You can't, huh?
Did you really tell me that you love me, Reg? And that you want to marry me?
Yes, I did.
absolutely incredible. I did not have the vaguest idea of why you wanted to see me tonight or what this evening was all about. Rage, when I was getting dressed, I almost didn't even come.
It never crossed your mind?
You and a marriage proposal? No. No, it never crossed my mind.
Good. I'm glad.
Ridge, what happened? What made you change your mind?
Caroline, I have always loved you.
But a marriage and a commitment? Ridge, just a few weeks ago, you didn't want any part of that.
A few short weeks ago, I was a different man.
Why, you still haven't told me what changed your mind.
Maybe I needed some separation from you.
And Brooke?
And then there was my brother.
Well, I'm glad that it came the way it did. Totally out of the blue.
Why?
Because it's exactly how it was the first time you proposed to me. 3 years ago. Ridge, we are going to make the perfect couple.
You better believe it. Thanks. That'll be all for tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Forrest.
You know, Ridge, there are a few things that we have to take care of first. Like Thorne.
And Brooke.
This is going to be so hard on her.
I know. God, do I know. This is gonna be rough as hell. On both of them.
Oh, such a beautiful night.
Yeah, it's warm. Balmy.
Perfect for a late night swim.
Glad you found that bikini.
That's the only thing I forgot when I moved out of here.
Well, you forgot the right one, I'll tell you that. It's always been my favorite.
I never knew you noticed.
The sight of you in a bikini, Brooke, is something no red-blooded male could not notice.
Unless your initials are Ridge Forrester.
Hey, there's one thing I'm sure of. My brother appreciated every lovely curve on that beautiful body of yours.
The question is, did it go any deeper than that?
Come on, Brooke. You know that Ridge loved you.
Correction. Ridge loved me. A simple little girl from the valley. I have to wonder if he didn't want more in a woman.
What more is there?
Class, sophistication, social standing.
Come on, Brooke. All of that, it's not important, you know that. Not if you found the right person.
I'm glad to know that there are still people like you left in this world.
Tonight must have been a letdown, though.
A letdown?
Well, sure. You planning on having dinner with Ridge. You got me.
Hey, I'm having a wonderful time. The hamburgers, the pool, and one really terrific guy.
Who happens to not be his brother.
Who happens to be very special.
Do you ever think you're gonna get over Ridge?
I want to. I try to, Thorne. But I love Ridge. I just can't seem to get him out of my heart.
You wanna know something? I think that Ridge is going to realize if he doesn't get his act together, some guy is going to come along and sweep you right off your feet. It's going to happen. Someday very soon.
Clark.
Guess you forgot. I still have my key.
The Bold and the Beautiful. This portion sponsored by Children's NyQuil.
Mommy, I can't breathe good.
Why is this child waking up in the middle of the night, sniffling and sneezing, coughing instead of sleeping? Why? When there's Children's NyQuil. Children's NyQuil was developed with the advice of pediatricians. It has no alcohol, no aspirin, and it gives him the relief he needs to rest. Children's NyQuil, the no alcohol, no aspirin, nighttime sniffling, sneezing, stuffy head coughing, so your child can rest medicine.
Our dentist gave us the word about healthier teeth and gums.
Baking soda. So we tried Arm & Hammer Dental Care, the baking soda toothpaste with fluoride.
A survey shows 2 out of 3 dentists and hygienists recommend baking soda for healthier teeth and gums.
My mouth feels minty fresh.
And clean.
Arm & Hammer Dental Care for healthier teeth and gums.
Put me in the freezer. I'll keep ice cubes smelling fresh. Arm & Hammer Baking Soda. 1 in the fridge and 1 in the freezer.
What are you doing?
You never wore that for me. You two must be getting it on pretty hot and heavy. Did he buy that for you?
Clark.
Oh, did he? And you're wearing it for him?
Did you come here to fight with me?
I don't know why I came here. I just want to see you again.
Why?
See if I'm still in love with you. And if the outrage I'm feeling is any indication.
Please, Clark, don't say any more.
Your boyfriend stopped by Forrester today. What the hell is that about?
He's photographing our spring line.
Must be his idea, huh?
I had to ask him to see my father about the job.
I'll bet.
It's true. You know we were looking for a photographer at Forrester, and Mick is the best.
Obviously speak from experience. Chris, I have tried to get you out of my mind. I have tried to stop thinking about you. But one thing keeps bringing me back. You haven't divorced me. You haven't even mentioned it. Why?
Brooke, for some reason, my thoughts are constantly drawn back to Caroline. And Ridge.
You say his name with such hostility.
I do, don't I?
Why? What happened between you two?
Ridge and I had a falling out. He did something to me, and then in all fairness, I did something to him. Now we're having a hard time dealing with it.
Well, I'm sure you'll get over it.
I honestly don't know, Brooke. But for right now, we're fine. As long as I stay out of his life, and he stays out of mine.
Ridge, how do you think Thorne's going to react?
I can't help how he'll react. You two are legally divorced.
Yes, that's true. But
Look, I'm sure as hell not going to ask my brother's permission to marry you.
all right, I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying that he's going to have a lot of trouble accepting it.
So he has a hard time accepting it. At least he knows that things are over between you two. God, what this is going to do to Brooke.
You're asking me to marry you is her worst nightmare.
What do I say to her? How do I find the words?
Just give me honest work at honest pay. Honest sweat from a hard-earned day. And when I'm through, that's when I'll say, I want my clean as real as ivory. It's gotta be 99.44. I want my clean as real as ivory. Nothing less, nothing more.
No deodorants, no heavy perfumes. That's a real clean. That's ivory.
It's gotta be pure, that's for sure. I want my clean as real as ivory.
Are your underpants killing you? Maybe you have sensitive skin, and your clothes are trying to tell you something. Well, now there's new dermatologist-tested Cheer Free. A detergent free of dyes, free of perfumes, so your clothes are free of the residue that can irritate sensitive skin. So if your washing is rubbing you the wrong way, don't change your clothes. Change your detergent.
For Vanish Drop-Ins, the Ball Brothers.
I pop in Vanish Drop-Ins and look so clean. So drop in Vanish Drop-Ins.
Vanish drop-ins are here. Just drop one in the tank to help keep your bowl looking clean and smelling fresh for weeks. And since drop-ins dissolve completely, you never touch them again. What could be easier?
So drop in Vanish Drop-Ins.
And when you brush, try Dual Action Liquid Vanish. It freshens the bathroom and it outcleans Lysol on tough rust stains below the waterline. Liquid Vanish makes your toilet sing.
American Family's biggest get-rich night is coming up fast, January 26th. More million-dollar prizes, more chances to win bigger than ever. $20 million, all yours. And the only sweepstakes with my picture. Enter today.
It's new. It's fast. It will fit your lifestyle unlike any other weight loss program. And it's coming January 1st from Weight Watchers.
Get ready for Max Monroe Loose Cannon premieres Friday, January 5th.
Kristen, where's your heart? Where is it? Could it still be with me?
Clark, please leave.
I'm still the landlord here, remember?
What are you doing here?
That's funny coming from you. Still her husband.
In name only, which is nothing new, is it?
We'll see. Kristen, think about what I said.
Goodbye, Clark.
See you at the office, hotshot. I hope Garrison didn't upset you, baby.
Life, it can be so damn complicated.
Yes, it can.
But for now, we won't let it.
No, we won't.
It's taking everything I have to keep my hands off you.
Oh, Rich, I love you so much.
Let's leave.
Leave where?
Venice. We'll be married there. Let's go. Tonight.
You have heartburn with headache, right?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, that's great. I have the perfect remedy. It's fast and nothing's more effective.
Alka-Seltzer.
New advanced formula Alka-Seltzer.
Nah, I can't take Alka-Seltzer.
This one's easy to take. It has 75% less sodium, a fresh lemony taste, and you can take it with just a little water. How was it?
Great, but it's not Alka-Seltzer.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
It is.
No,
Yes.
it is.
Don't
No,
you
it
feel better?
Yes, but it's not Alka-Seltzer.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it
New
is.
advanced formula. Believe it or not, it's Alka-Seltzer.
No, it isn't.
A parade? A party? What's going on in Jeffersontown?
I've never been more excited about anything in my entire life.
Everyone's celebrating Ann Bishop's $1 million win from Publishers Clearinghouse.
It turned out to be my neighbor, which I dearly love. I know for sure that real people do win.
Now you can win $10 million. Watch for the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes and send it in fast. On January 26th, you could be a millionaire.
We don't have to worry about our retirement now.
I'm glad that somebody won this, and I'm going to send mine back.
I'm Saul Thesman, president of Queen City Home Healthcare. I'd like to tell you about a medical product that is very effective and may be at no cost to you. This is the Lift and Recline chair. It is being used by thousands of people who suffer from severe arthritis as a form of treatment in their homes. Best of all, if you qualify, you could receive this chair at no cost. Here's how. You must have a qualifying condition such as severe arthritis or other diseases which make the chair a medically necessary treatment. You must be enrolled in Medicare Part B and have a Medicare co-insurance policy which covers the Medicare deductible and co-payment for this type of equipment. Many people suffer from arthritis and cannot get up from a seated position. This chair will give them the freedom to get around and help them avoid falls and injuries. So if you're a Medicare recipient and meet the previous conditions, you can get this lift chair delivered to your door at no cost. Call now, 1-800-950-5500.
Queen City is commended by the Arthritis Foundation.
Hey, what was Clark doing here anyway? Complaining about having to work with me, I'll bet.
I should have warned him of the situation, Nick.
The hell with him. Now, the only people that matter, your brother and your father, they are thrilled I'm over there.
They don't know you've worked for Silent Spectra.
And don't you tell them, because I know how much your family can't stand her.
Nobody as much as me, Mac.
Why do you say that, Chris? Oh, no. Not because of Macy. Honey, that is over and done with.
But she loved you. And you were involved with her.
No, she was involved. Chris, I warned her about me.
Warned her?
She's the marrying kind, Chris. And I kept telling her I just wasn't into it. But anyway, hey, let's not talk about her.
You're really against marriage, aren't you?
Well, I just never held much stock in it.
So where does that leave us?
Is that what this is all about? You thinking about marriage?
I was just wondering where your head was at.
Chris, my head is with you, baby. And my heart. And my body, too. Now, Is that too much for you to handle?
Thanks for a wonderful evening.
Anytime. Hey, Brooke.
Yeah?
Do you remember what I once told you? How it's too bad that you and I hadn't met first. Really. Just think of all the heartache it would have saved us.
Married in Venice?
We'll leave tonight. Take a month, honeymoon in Europe. How does that sound?
It sounds incredibly wonderful. This is my dream come true.
Then it's done.
Ridge, we can't.
No, we can't, can we?
Not this way.
Though predictably, your father's gonna bust a gut. God knows how Thorne will react. And Brooke, I couldn't do that to her.
No, it wouldn't be fair to anyone. Not to your parents, not to Thorne, not to my father. We have to start this out the right way.
And to start it out the right way, you still have to answer me.
About what?
My proposal. Caroline, will you marry me?
Will this do for your answer?
I guess this means that you will be my wife.
Yes, Reg. Yes, I would love to be your wife.
I suppose that we should first tell your father. Then Thorne. And then Brooke.
When I played football, I crunched quarterbacks. But now I crunch these, JB's Pigskins. The new pork rinds.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
It was Stephen's first birthday party. It was happy and messy. The cake was chocolate, very chocolate. I honestly believed his jumper was ruined. I poured liquid Tide on the really bad spots and washed. As you can see, Tide saved the outfit. Sincerely, Lisa K. Matheson.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Got a cold? Gotta feel better fast. Then you've got to get Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. People who use it will tell you.
It works. It's fast. It works fast.
Alka-Seltzer Plus, the fizz works fast.
Now available for the first time, the complete recordings of Olga Montero and her magic harp, including such classics as...
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and go.
Tonight.
I'm Connie Chung. Her many faces brought Saturday nights alive with laughter. Join us as her close friends and colleagues remember Gilda Radner this Saturday night.
Jewelry provided by Stephen Dweck. Join us again for the bold and the beautiful.
Tonio, Julie, and Andy, a triangle of temptation, deception, and despair.
Don't ever say you're gonna leave me.
I'm counting the days until you move into my penthouse.
I'm every bit as much of a man as Tonio Reyes.
I've never felt this way about anyone before.
Who will pay the price as the world turns?
This is CBS.
The most highly acclaimed film of the year has become the most successful animated movie of all time. Critics and audiences agree The Little Mermaid is great. ABC TV says you miss this and you'll never forgive yourself.
It was really romantic.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's an instant classic, says Good Morning America.
This is our second time.
Love the character.
And Siskel and Ebert give it 2 enthusiastic thumbs up.
I loved it. I want to see it again.
Walt Disney Pictures' The Little Mermaid, rated G. Now playing at a theater near you. Check newspapers for showtimes.
I'm a big kid, look what I can do. I can wear big kid pants too.
Introducing Pull-Ups Disposable Training Pants from Huggies. They go on like underwear and protect like a diaper, even overnight.
And I can pull them off and on.
New Pull-Ups Disposable Training Pants.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big kid now.
Question. Which face pad has stronger medicine than Oxy pads?
Stridex.
Clearasil. Wrong! Nobody has stronger medicine than Oxy pads.
There goes our ride home.
This is KFDM TV, Channel 6, Beaumont, Port Arthur, Orange.
When you were a little girl, you always wanted to touch that star on top of the tree. I remember one night when we were all busy in the kitchen and you snuck in here and you climbed up on the furniture and you tried to grab that star. And we heard the crash and we rushed in and we found the tree all toppled over with you underneath it. And when we pulled you out from under the branches and the broken ornaments, you still had that star clutched in your little hand. And do you remember what you said to me, Ellie? You said now that you could see the star close up, it wasn't nearly as pretty in your hand as it was on the tree.
Finding that true about a lot of things, Mama. I miss you, Greg. Caleb. I'm sorry. Mine was a million miles away.
In Montega? This hasn't been a very happy Christmas for you, has it?
Well, I just gotta stop wishing for things I can't have.
This new year is gonna be a fresh start, Ellie. This year, we're both gonna get everything we always wanted. Really. I can feel it.
Well, I think that just about covers everything. I have a clear idea of what you want, and I'll get right on to it first thing next week.
Well, Ambrose, if you have a clear idea of what I want, then you're ahead of me.
Hello, my darling. I didn't know that you were here.
Yes, Lily and I have just been going over a few details about her portfolio.
Oh.
Your daughter has decided to take a more active interest in her financial affairs from now on.
I figured it was time to get my head out of the clouds and start living in the real world.
Splendid. I think that's splendid,
And
darling.
I'm going to Shannon and Duncan's open house tonight after all.
But you said you didn't want to go out and socialize with people.
Well, I changed my mind. That's a woman's prerogative, isn't it? In fact, I think I'll go out to the farm and see if I can wrangle a couple of the Snyders into joining me.
Oh, you don't have to do that, baby. I'll go with you.
I thought you were going with John.
John? Don't mention John to me. He has not confirmed, and he knows I hate being kept waiting like this. Now, what is so damned important that he can't pick up a telephone?
Julie?
I hope we didn't come at a bad time.
Actually, it is, Mom. We were just about to sit down to dinner.
We're planning to go to Shannon and Duncan's tonight for a party. Lisa let me have the night off work.
Oh, I see. Well, when would be a good time for us to talk?
Well, we already talked this afternoon, Mom. I don't think there's anything more that we need to say.
I think there is something more that needs to be said. Why don't we just cut to the chase? Your mother and I both know what went on here before your party and why you canceled that.
Thanks a lot, Mom.
Honey, we're both very concerned about you.
Go change.
Wait a minute, Julie. Wait. I think you should be in on part of this discussion because you are a part of this problem.
Dad, I don't believe you.
I don't have to stay here and take this abuse from you, Dr. Dixon. You know, everything that happens bad in this world is not my fault.
What would happen if you brought him into this? Julie's all upset as it is, and the way you guys hassle her. I honestly couldn't blame her. She just walked out on me. So you both better back off. Because if you drive Julie away from me now, I'll never speak to you again. Never. I mean it.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by the Formula 44 family of cough medicines from Vicks.
I was in Phoenix. I had to give a speech. While I was working on my speech in the hotel room, I started coughing. So I called down, and the front desk sent up some cough syrup.
Not all cough medicines work the same.
This stuff was for kids. It wasn't for me. Then I sat down for something stronger, and they sent up Vicks 44.
Today's Formula 44, as effective as doctor-recommended codeine without narcotic side effects.
That Vicks Formula 44 kicked that cough.
Formula 44, as effective as codeine but non-narcotic.
I don't want to cough again, but if I do, I'm taking it.
I've got a what? A brush. I really do.
It's inconceivable.
How could I possibly have a cavity? This is devastating.
If your little kid has a cavity, we've got news for you. Over the years, one toothpaste has helped prevent more cavities than all others combined.
Yay!
Not surprisingly, it's the toothpaste more dentists recommend. Crest.
This was a totally incredible visit. Yes! It's great!
Crest. It's hard on cavities and easy on you.
I'm out of here.
If you'd like to win $10 million from Publishers Clearinghouse, do what these $10 million winners do.
Don't put it in the garbage like my neighbor over here.
Really, what do you have to lose?
The Publishers Clearinghouse Sweepstakes.
It pays to enter.
Mr. Bobby McFerrin. For Ocean Spray.
So tangy. So crisp.
Taste refreshing Ocean Spray Cran Raspberry. It's music to your mouth.
Are you saying that you think your mother and I are responsible for your problems with Julie?
Dad, Julie and I don't have any problems. We were about to have a wonderful evening when you guys barged in here.
Okay. Our timing was off, but since we are here, can't we just all calm down a little bit and try to have a talk?
I don't need to talk. I'm fine.
If you're fine, why are you drinking again?
Because I was under pressure. Mostly from you guys. Look, I spent the better part of last weekend working with my AA sponsor, and I'm back on track now. And everything's fine.
I don't know if I believe that, Andrew. I think self-denial and lying go hand in hand with being an alcoholic.
Son, you know, it's not so much a case of trusting you. It's just that we're concerned that you don't really know how you feel.
No, you're wrong. What we're talking about here is trust, and you guys obviously don't trust me. Now, I'd appreciate it if you'd both go.
Sweetheart.
I'm not your sweetheart. Mom, I'm a grown man. Now, please go. So I can have a chance to put everything right with Julie and convince her that the slip I had over Christmas was not her fault.
I don't believe that either, Andrew. I think Julie plays a big part in this. Your world is wrapped up with her. Everything is Julie, Julie, Julie.
Dad, you want to lay some blame? Look at yourself. Look at you. Every time, every chance you get, you put her down. Any tension in our relationship is due to you.
Okay, all right. Let's just have a time out here. I think that we should, the three of us, agree on a time over the weekend where we can sit down and talk. Obviously, now is not the time. I'll call you and arrange it. John, I think we should go, okay?
Hey. I love you know that? And that's where my concern comes from. It grows out of that love, and if you don't understand that, then you're in worse trouble than I thought.
Julie! Julie, they're gone! Julie! I'm sorry I had to go through that. I'm sorry.
I heard most of what you said to your parents, and I think it was really unfair of you to blame them. You and I both know that the trouble was there long before they showed up.
I just love this farm at Christmas. And I don't think I ever really knew what Christmas was all about until that first year when I spent it here with your family.
You're thinking about Holden, aren't you? I know trimming the tree was something you guys always did together.
No, honestly, I'm not. I've hardly thought about him at all this Christmas. I've been too busy just enjoying being with you.
Hey, I was just thinking. I sure hope that Christmas tree we sent down to Craig, Sierra, and Brian gets there with all its needles. Hey, I know that every time Craig takes a look at that tree, he's gonna be thinking about you.
Caleb, I don't want him to think about me. I want him to be happy with his wife and his kid. Besides, you're the one that said no moping around. Supposed to have positive thoughts.
I know. Okay, no more moping. Strictly positive thoughts from now on, okay?
Presenting the Duke and Duchess of Luther's Corner.
Hello, my sweetheart.
Missed you.
No,
Our Meg and John.
Grand, just grand.
Great.
Your mama took about 500 pictures. We had a great time all home.
Oh, would you look at that beautiful, beautiful tree. Oh, my, it's just as fresh and lovely as the time we brought it in. Oh, isn't it lovely? This room is so special. Has so many wonderful, wonderful memories.
Yeah, when I was putting Lily's presents under the tree this year with so much joy, memories flooded back. Do you remember the Christmas when the horse...
Mother, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm really not big on memories this year.
Darling, the punch was that it was a rat.
I think I'm going upstairs to change. Ambrose? Sit. Happy New Year.
And a very happy New Year to you, Lily. And I'll be in touch with you first thing next week about those matters we discussed.
Good. Okay. What were those matters that we discussed?
Now, I'm sorry, Lucinda, but that's confidential. But I will tell you one thing. Your daughter, Lily, is becoming more and more like you.
About time, too. Hey,
Ah.
dear, what a cute little jacket. Sit down and join us. Have a glass.
Thank you. No, I told the kids at the castle I'd meet them at the dock. So if I don't hurry, I'm going to miss the bus.
Forget the bus, darling. You're supposed to use Fenwick. Tell Fenwick to take you and collect everybody, and then he can come back for me.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
All
All
right,
right, I'll see you at the
sweetheart.
party.
I'll walk out with you, Bianca. And Lucinda. Very happy New Year. And I don't see how it could help but be with Lily home safe and Sierra reunited with Craig and Bryant. Now you have a lovely new daughter.
All I lack is a husband.
Oh.
Bye, senora.
Hello? John, when are you coming to pick me up?
Lucinda, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be free to be able to go to the party tonight. Something has come up.
Oh.
Are your underpants killing you? Maybe you have sensitive skin, and your clothes are trying to tell you something. Well, now there's new dermatologist-tested Cheer-Free. A detergent free of dyes, free of perfumes, so your clothes are free of the residue that can irritate sensitive skin. So if your washing is rubbing you the wrong way, don't change your clothes. Change your detergent.
You can search gourmet coffee shops from New Orleans to New York to San Francisco, and still you won't find a gourmet coffee like Gourmet Supreme, a new Folgers right in your market. It's mountain-grown Colombian, blended with select gourmet beans for an enticing aroma and gourmet taste.
You really brighten your day when you started out gourmet. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
New Folgers Gourmet Supreme in the black can.
Great party, Lucy. Chex Party Mix sure tastes great.
Yeah, but it sure goes fast.
No problem. More Chex Party Mix!
Now all we need is some great party music.
No problem. Party music!
Well, at least the food's great.
Chex Party Mix tastes great.
Goes fast.
The Panthers of Pittsburgh, the Aggies of Texas A&M, the John Hancock Bowl tomorrow on CBS Sports.
But, John, I was looking forward and counting on us being together tonight. I mean, what is it? Something in the hospital business?
No, it's not. It's something personal. I really can't get into it.
Oh, you mean Susan has had another anonymous phone call or another fainting fit?
It has nothing to do with Susan, though I may have to talk to her later on.
I just bet you do. Darling, what about this whole weekend? What about New Year's Eve? Are you going to be able to squeeze me in?
I'm just going to have to call you.
You do that.
Well, I don't seem to be able to do anything right tonight.
Oh, now listen, what happened at Andy's certainly wasn't your fault. I was tempted to say some of the same things myself.
You know, he's having trouble with little Miss Seattle. I don't care what he says, and that's what's causing him to be so defensive.
Oh, hi. I didn't even hear you guys
Darryl.
come in. Listen, Mom, Dad got called away to the hospital on an emergency, so what, did you guys have a chance to talk to Andy?
We did. Franny, the situation is much worse than we thought.
Now, you know you should have x-rays taken. You should have a complete examination. I think you might have a pinched nerve.
Oh, just because I fainted doesn't have anything to do with my back. Hey, I'm a doc, too. You know, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
You want to know why I fainted? I fainted because I didn't eat anything all day. All I put in my stomach was coffee. Now, I'm sorry that they called you all the way down there. You had to come all the way down to the hospital.
Susan, I was glad to do it.
I thought you and Kim would go to the McKechnie's party.
Well, that's still up in the air. She and John have a meeting with Lynn Michaels, and I have a feeling they'll probably go see Andy, too.
I hope John keeps a lid on his feelings about Julie.
That's the last thing Andy needs, you know?
Well, that's what I told Kim, but she feels strongly that John should be involved.
Excuse me. Hi. What are you doing here?
Well, we figured we'd just stop by and see if we could talk you into having dinner and then go into Shannon and Duncan's with you.
Well, Dr. Bob.
Hey, Emily. Hello, Brock. Maybe you can talk some sense into your stubborn mother.
Why? What happened?
Well, she fainted at the hospital this evening.
What?
Wait a minute, are you all right?
I am perfectly fine. I didn't put anything in my stomach all day. I got a little dizzy. Hey, if you hadn't had your dinner, we can, order in, and then you can go to the party.
Yeah, I better get ready to go to that party myself if I go. Probably see you later at the open house.
Yes.
And you get some rest tonight.
Bye, Bob.
See ya.
Mother, look, Bob might buy your brave front, but I know that you're in pain. And I think you should tell John what happened. So why don't you start the New Year's right and pick up that phone and you tell him that this whole thing is Lucinda's fault.
Now, somebody moved back from Africa.
No kidding.
Yeah. David's down in Atlanta. The
Yeah?
disease control center.
Wow.
He's doing the same work.
Hi,
hurry up.
Come on in. The more the merrier.
What, you're having a party?
Well, everybody kept on dropping by, so I guess it is a party. Yeah,
Don't believe it's this thing here.
Little baby. Hey, sweetheart.
Get this guy off, will you?
Got it. This will work out just perfectly, because now we can take Adam over to your house.
Yeah, and then you two can go straight over to Duncan and Shannon's.
Great. I love flexible babysitter.
There you go.
Ellen.
You want to come with me?
Yes. I thought that you would be down in Atlanta with David.
Give me his pic.
I just don't want to make any definite plans till we know when they're going to reschedule Emily's hearing. Last I heard,